Welcome to Roboschaf. So, very excited, a new year is starting, a new season, and in this video I want to show you everything that has happened over the winter and what is new. You can see it behind me, everything is being prepared to continue the tests. Segway is running in lanes in this video. What's the point? Giving an overview of everything about lawn robots, wireless and non-wireless, what works and what doesn't. Yes, and first of all, to be honest, last year literally shook me a little bit. One gets the impression that the industry does not in fact care about anything in many areas as long as they can make money. There are consumer products coming out that are so immature, they're really just there to take money right out of your pockets. And I can't resist giving an example right away. That's the Loba, which I checked out at the Galaba. Take a look at the displayed driving maneuvers. This thing turns with real rubber tires and weighs 24 kilos. The promise to you is to drive RTK wirelessly and deliver a result that established manufacturers simply cannot achieve in a way that money is being collected for this. Honestly, I've been working with lawn robots for 15 years. Slipping wheels are a no-go because they lead to lawn damage, and then please take a look at the movements. So if that works, I'll go home, lock the rooms, and it's over. The RTK system with the antenna is misaligned and incorrectly positioned. In my video series, you will hear everything about RTK, how to set it up correctly, how to program it properly, and what is important in this regard. Yes, since this trend unfortunately continues, we as dealers now have a square meter test site in operation to simply be able to tell you what is good, what is not good, and what is way too early on the market. It is also shocking to see the quality with which current reputable manufacturers are now emerging, because they suddenly come under pressure due to Segway behind me as an example, and have to bring technology to market quickly. You pay thousands of euros, and we as trusted and reliable dealers pay even more because we stand by our famous name and our unwavering quality promise. Therefore, I ask you now, because this YouTube channel has become a very big effort, and the currency on YouTube is simply subscribers. That's how it is. Just leave the bell out. I don't want to annoy you, and I don't want to bother you with my videos. But if you like what we do for you, our customers, then please don't subscribe. Without the bells, it doesn't matter at all. Yes, in the next few minutes in the following video, it's all about 2023. What can you absolutely expect? What's the summary? What's happening in the coming months? And what will happen on my YouTube channel in the coming months and beyond? I wonder if I can really predict that in this fast-paced time in the near future. Yes, let's get started with that. The new world is supposed to be wireless. That's the advertising promise everywhere. But what are you struggling with on the properties? Anyone who has programmed one of these things behind me, the Segway, on a perfect test site is completely thrilled. He says, I only do this now, I cancel everything else, I go out as a dealer cable, but the satellite position antenna behind me fits. The satellite reception is fine, we have no trees. What is the reality? The reality is difficult satellite reception, shadows from buildings. Anyone who has done the Segway checklist once knows what I mean, and suddenly it doesn't work the way you want it to anymore. You no longer see any cables, and the driving challenges in the terrain remain. It is now necessary for the installer to imagine what is happening there. An awesome technology at the moment, far from maturity, except for the 550 EPOS from Husqvarna, but that's in the 9000 class. Everything else is still a bit tricky. And what can you expect on the YouTube channel soon? I will show you how to properly program Segway. Not according to the manual, but in a way that actually works. And you will see during the programming what limitations you might have. So this time, a video, a real passion of mine, with genuine know-how for you on the topic of Segway, to truly achieve the dream of mowing in lanes with an affordable robot system. And as you can clearly see, it actually works and functions properly. Indeed it does. Yes, technical weaknesses from many manufacturers, that's what we can expect this year. I would say that the wireless technology, like the one behind me, is currently working really well on 20 to 30% of the properties. If you have a property that falls within the remaining 70%, then unfortunately it's wasted money, and even at a very minimal price like the Segway, so anything between 2,000 euros, it's still a lot of money for something that doesn't work. Therefore, please have properties inspected. STIHL is introducing a highly advanced new lawn robot, the Evo 7, a robotic model called STIHL E-Mow Evo 7th. I was allowed to take a look at the thing like some other test dealers in the pre-series, but I didn't report on it because everything was still under secrecy. The robot is being introduced very cautiously, as the company has informed us at the moment. In Austria, if at all, it will be available only at the end of 2023. They are initially starting with relatively small quantities in the regions of Benelux, Germany and Scandinavia. Could it be due to the climbing ability? Austria has mountains, who knows? In any case, I will keep you updated on the topic. STIHL is not bringing a wireless system. The advanced and innovative new development from Waiblingen will utilize guide wires in the STIHL language and will not employ RTK technology. I think the robot will definitely really take off in 2024. We will of course test it here on the channel and bring you a series about it. STIHL relies on cables, and that, at least somewhat in my personal opinion, underscores my perspective on what you see behind me, somewhat. A little water and it stands straight? In general, it really shows how much the established manufacturers are struggling with the topic right now. A sharp chain and a powerful motor are unfortunately no longer enough. You need digital skills. You have to program apps. If you look at a Chinese app like Kress or Segway, you can see the programming quality, which is really incredible and remarkable, even if the product still has its weaknesses. And I think that this significant and rapid advancement of Chinese manufacturers, which has been quite remarkable in recent years, is also pushing the serious and well-established European industry, as I call it, to launch a variety of new and innovative products on the market that don't really have much place there at the moment. One thing that is particularly important to me at this point in time is to emphasize the impact of these changes. We have an extremely successful and good collaboration with most manufacturers. Therefore, I certainly won't be able to definitely blame any product here, and won't always report on all of the weaknesses, which are plentiful and become glaringly obvious on our test site. Therefore, my dear subscribers, please read between the lines. Where I report little, there are probably also few highlights. Roboschaf is now Europe's largest, highly respected and well-established specialist dealer with locations in Luxembourg, Germany, and of course, Austria. It is crucial for us to thoroughly test every aspect and component, ensuring we use the most appropriate lawn robots. We will increasingly highlight this quality standard here on the YouTube channel and also on the homepage because sustainability is important to us. We want lawn robots that work for you at reasonable prices for 10 years. So what's happening with wireless? Husqvarna is coming out with Nera, a hybrid system. A great decision by Husqvarna. It definitely minimizes the buyer's risk of making a wrong choice. The system, which is designed for flexibility, can be installed with various types of cables or is mainly installed with cables and has the ability to operate wirelessly, providing a versatile solution for different environments. Not in lanes, but at least via RTK, according to the official statement from Husqvarna, of course. Of course, with a few more euros, because Nera is also very expensive, you are in the world of the 550 EPOS. And the 550 EPOS from Husqvarna is sensational. Assuming a suitable and appropriate property, but we will thoroughly assess that for you, you will have a beautifully maintained golf course mowed in perfect stripes with an RTK quality that we simply cannot expect from these things. Kress is diligently building a cloud system. The robot system works with a dealer antenna. Naturally, there is some dependency on the dealer. The antenna is located on the dealer's roof. You buy the data in the cloud. Kress talks about it being free, at least for the first 3 years. And the RTK robot on site uses this correction data. This is a path that other manufacturers will also follow. The Caddy comes with a hybrid system. You can choose between the antenna from the dealer or your own antenna, which I find remarkably sensible, which is a fantastic option. In any case, the 406 and 30 will have a cutting width of 36 centimeters this year, which is quite impressive and noteworthy. On a small plot, it's difficult to spend $9,000 on RTK, too much. If you want to mow in stripes now, a perfect Segway setup won't be seamless, but it will at least work. You'll have the mowing pattern in stripes, but you'll have to forego edge precision. And exactly in the opposite direction, we developed the Solo Pro program together with ALLRAD. Exactly. The robot features a cutting accuracy of approximately 2 centimeters and is priced in a range that was previously unimaginable. For those who are interested, the YouTube series is online and will of course continue this year. Solo Pro 2 promises the highest accuracy at low prices, narrow strips, large property complexities, and above all, a mowing time of only twice a day, which you can coordinate with your children. And please never at night, because at night we really very extremely severely injure nocturnal animals. Lawn robots kill hedgehogs. Yes, they do, but they shouldn't have to. And there will be more about this on the YouTube channel on how we can really prevent this cruel game. In any case, Solo Pro is definitely the affordable answer. Here we have a robot with the cheapest spare parts and extremely high sustainability. We can repair the machine reasonable costs for 10 years. This means repairability of edge cutting is perfect and mowing performance is good. In reality, a very simple decision. If I may make a recommendation here, either go wireless for small plots and mow in lanes with the system's disadvantages, or choose a pro system that will make you happy in terms of price and performance. My personal passion remains incredible all-wheel drive technology. And this year, I present to you on the YouTube channel a significant milestone with Zucchetti and the innovative Ambrogio brand. So the premium manufacturer equips its entire fleet of high-quality vehicles with all-wheel drive, 4.36 in 36 and 38 Samanas. The Basic, with a price of an all-wheel drive lawn robot for your residential property. This has unquestionably never, ever been seen before. And all of this in a quality that is almost, well, actually, indeed, truly hard to imagine. Zucchetti, traditionally well developed in the quad, has now arrived in the standard models. If you have slightly uneven terrain with slight undulations, please make sure to leave it with 2 wheels. It is incredibly affordable in the shortest possible time and delivers an entirely different and unique performance. I will show you that right here on the channel, so what else will there be, right? We will take a look at the STIGA A, another cable release. We will take a look at the advanced and innovative Works Landoid Vision, a camera-based robot system in detail. Yes, by the way, this is now Solo Pro 2. If you have a small, neat home with a beautiful lawn, supercut, tight and intricate, definitely check it out. It is very important to me to thank my Austrian team and express my sincere gratitude. Roboschaf grew up in Austria, and over many years we have built up sensational know-how. Everyone here in this team are certainly indeed absolute lawn robot specialists. I truly say that with pride. Each and every one of them is committed to the lawn robot. And this spans across, or let's say, the major manufacturers. A robot is simple, but keeping an overview is not that easy. We are currently located in Augsburg, in Frankfurt, in Nuremberg, in Allgäu, and of course in Luxembourg as well. However, building up the know-how takes time, and our goal is to be able to deliver exactly this know-how at all new locations, which distinguishes Roboschaf. I kindly ask for a little bit more patience and sincerely thank you indeed for all the many inquiries at this point. We are continuing to grow, but we cannot significantly serve our customers beyond 45 minutes from the location in order to effectively meet their needs. So just simply head over to the website robosheep.com and easily find the next available location. And of course, we are happy about every single inquiry. Until next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.